All right, Danielle is in. It is Wednesday, and I think we're on borrowed time. How many more of these days we get?
Way too gorgeous out
there. Right?
Yeah.
I feel like we've just been spoiled.
I know it.
And
I love it.
Payback might be coming, eventually the pendulum swings, but we'll soak it in while we can, because not only do we have really mild temperatures out there, but plenty of sunshine. This is our time lapse over Akron and beyond. You can see just how gorgeous it was, the orange, the yellow hues for the sunset. Just a spectacular day. Looking ahead toward our 30-day outlook for the month of December, the Climate Prediction Center indicating warmer than average conditions, though likely not only for Colorado, but much of the west. The eastern seaboard looking at cooler than average conditions. Here's our temperature breakdown for today. It is December after all. We should be sitting in the mid 40s. Not the case. We were in the upper 50s this afternoon. 72, that's the record, and that one will still hold. Upper 50s here for the metro, but low 60s in Ray over to Lamar too. 30s and 40s for highs up through the high country, and only 14 in Gunnison. Still a cool day for folks out there. Tonight, mostly clear. We'll be looking at our temperatures falling into the mid 20s here for much of the metro, off to the eastern plains as well. Another night in the teens, primarily for our friends up through the high country, and we're going sub-zero yet again around Gunnison. I'll show you the futurecast because it's going to be pretty quiet for us. By 10 p.m. we'll be watching a few clouds off to the northeastern corner. They really push in overnight into tomorrow morning. In fact, we might even see a little patchy fog out there, and some cooler air also will be moving in. So a cooler day for our friends out east. A beautiful day by about 7 a.m. That sunrise is going to be a beauty here in Denver. And then looking at the late afternoon, some high-level clouds still drifting in for southern Colorado. Otherwise, it is yet again another dry day, and even though it will be slightly cooler, temperatures still stay above average. Tonight, mostly clear here in town as the overnight hours pass, and we're about 8 a.m. Some of that cloud cover and the cooler temperatures pushing in, especially around I-76, the South Platte River Valley. The clouds don't last long. By the afternoon, the temperature's warm and the sunshine will be out once again in full force, with clearing skies yet again tomorrow evening. Looking at that hour-by-hour forecast right there around the lunch hour, numbers sitting in the mid to upper 40s, which is typical for this time of the year, but we should tack on a few more degrees by the later afternoon. About 52 out at DIA tomorrow for us, but with that cooler air in place off to the eastern plains, daytime highs will be in the mid to upper 40s for you folks. 30s and 40s yet again up in the mountains, which still is pretty mild for this time of the year. About 40 degrees in Grand Lake tomorrow afternoon, low 50s in Idaho Springs, and we'll stay mainly in the 50s for much of the I-25 corridor. I'll show you the extended forecast. It's going to be pretty boring for the rest of the work week and into the start of the weekend, but changes arrive by Saturday. Here's that next storm system that pushes into the Pacific Northwest. Should give the Cascades some nice snowfall, and eventually Colorado's beautiful Rocky Mountains Sunday and into Monday. Temperatures also cooling off quite a bit around here. We go from the 50s to the 30s with a little light snow early next Monday morning.